Hi guys, a massive warm welcome to the J4K Friday Focus. So whatever social media you're watching this live, a massive warm welcome. If you're a goalkeeper and you want to achieve your goalkeeper dreams, whether that's become professional, semi-professional, maybe gain a college scholarship, or maybe you're a young goalkeeper and you want to get to a professional football club academy, or maybe you're a parent trying to help your goalkeeping child achieve their dreams, this is what Friday Focus Live is all about. I'm going to be teaching you all the skills that you need to develop your mindset as a goalkeeper, or to help your goalkeeping child prepare for the games of a Saturday or a Sunday. So these all get recorded, by the way. So if you're watching this live on a Friday, I'm going to help you prepare for your game on a Saturday. If you're going to play on a Sunday, okay, I'd still watch this live on a Friday, but I'd then watch the recording, because we're going to record every session. Watch the recording on the Saturday, and that'll help you prepare for your Sunday games as well. Because preparation, I'll explain more in a moment, is beyond important, guys. Okay, yeah, because a lot of goalkeepers and parents make the mistake. Sorry, a lot of goalkeepers and parents of goalkeepers make the mistake of thinking it's just how they perform in between the sticks on game day. Now, obviously, playing well is obviously important, guys. Okay, yeah, bear with me. Okay, yeah, but you've got to prepare. Okay, you've got to prepare. And in a moment, I'm going to be going literally through all this. So, but basically, this is what we're doing here. Is the first video of our Friday Focus. So this one's going to be a bit longer than normal. Oh, by the way, sorry as well, if you're listening on the podcast, okay, congratulations, because it means you've got to chapter 64 to get to this point. So moving forward, our podcast is just going to be focused on this Friday Focus, literally teaching you how to prepare for the games, because it's beyond important, and nobody's teaching this, guys. Okay, nobody's teaching this. So like I say, for you guys that don't know myself, very quickly, my name's Ray Newland. I'm the founder of Just for Keepers, J4K. Long story short, we've been going for over 25 years now. We're the leading and largest goalkeeping academy in the world. At our peak, we're in 37 countries across 6 continents. I'm very proud to say that we've helped more goalkeepers achieve their dreams than any other goalkeeping organisation on the planet or in history, guys. Between myself and my fellow J4K coaches, these over 1,000 combined goalkeeping coaching years experience between us. So we really do know what we're talking about. We're speaking to parents and goalkeepers all the time, all over the world, and we know there's nothing like this getting taught. 99% of goalkeeping coaches don't teach what I'm going to be teaching on this Friday Focus, because most don't know how to, with the greatest respect. But this is what we're going to be going through, basically because we know it's needed, because we've been around the goalkeeping scene now for over 2 decades. And by the way, if you want to get free access to our free online school, there'll be a link below. It's completely free of charge, guys. There's over 5,000 members of goalkeepers and parents of goalkeepers all over the world, all helping each other. There's online classrooms where you learn about the mindset, how to take your goal kicks, etc. You can download free ebooks. One of the ebooks is how to become professional as a goalkeeper, etc. So it's a really good source for goalkeepers and parents of goalkeepers, all sharing experiences around the world, and it's completely free of charge. So click the link below. And we also go live like this every single week, so you get to ask your burning questions. And by the way, yeah, keep the questions coming live, guys. My team will be answering as I go through this. Okay, so what are we going to be teaching on the Friday Focus? Look, put my teeth back in. What are we going to be teaching on this Friday Focus? So because this is the first one that we're doing, I'm going to be explaining exactly what we're going to be teaching moving forward, and then I'm going to do like the first lesson, which is visualization, which is beyond important. If you want to achieve your dreams as a goalkeeper, like I've already mentioned, become professional, semi-professional, gain a college scholarship in the United States, get to professional football academy, or just enjoy and playing the level that you're currently playing, you have to develop the mindset. You have to learn the art of visualization. It's that important. If you ask any professional goalkeeper or any professional athlete, do you visualize? And they'll say yes. 99.999% of them will visualize their success before they're even successful. And that's what we're going to be helping you do with our Friday Focus, helping you improve before you've even improved. So if you're struggling coming for crosses and you think, oh God, I'll never get good at coming for crosses, you will. We'll teach you how you visualize that first, and then you still obviously got to put it into practice on the field, okay? But we'll teach you how to visualize your success, or anything you need to improve in your life or your goalkeeping but visualize your success before it becomes successful, if that makes sense. And it's super easy to do, by the way, super easy to do, and we'll make it so easy for yourself. Right, so over the next weeks, months and years to come, myself and my fellow J4K coaches, we're going to be first of all talking about mindset and mental preparation, okay? So literally, we'll teach you what to do, what you should be doing the night before your game, the moment you wake up, when you're traveling in the car, as it says here, how to stay calm, confident, and bounce back from mistakes. It's beyond important. Unfortunately, what most goalkeepers make the mistake of is that they just turn up with no preparation, and parents can't help their goalkeeping child. Now, look, please don't feel bad as a parent, okay? Yeah, because goalkeeping is such a specialized position. In fact, when people say that goalkeeping it's actually its own sport within football and soccer, I honestly do believe goalkeeping is its own sport, and it's such a specialized position. I don't care what anyone says, guys, okay? To truly really help a goalkeeper get to the levels that they want to get, the goalkeeper coach or the parents or whoever who's doing the teaching must have played in goal before. It's beyond important, because as a goal, if you're trying to help someone to develop their goalkeeping, if you've never played in goal before, you've no idea what it feels like. You've no idea how horrible it feels when you've made a mistake and everyone's looking at you, your own teammates are looking at you, and then you're going through a bad spell, and you know that you've got a game the next day, and you're on a Friday night, literally the sickness in your stomach, it's undescribable, okay? So if you've not gone through that, you've not got what's called empathy for your child or your students. Again, look, there's nothing bad about that, by the way, okay? Yeah, it's such a specialized position. When my children used to do martial arts, I didn't know martial arts. I didn't know arm locks or arm bars, etc. So I'd never got upset about it. I just passed my children to the experts, if that makes sense. So if you're a parent or a coach, etc., please don't feel down. It's a specialized position, but that's why J4K is here. Like I say, if you join our free online academy, we'll help you with our free courses and free classrooms, etc. So basically, to get back on track, guys, okay, so we're going to help you with everything with your mindset. And again, just going back to mums and dads, by the way, a lot of parents unfortunately think that when they see their child in goal, and obviously they see that they're losing a bit of confidence, they think just by shouting, "Come on," or "Get your head up," is going to help them. It's not, guys, okay? Yeah. So that's why it's super important, if you're a parent of a goalkeeper trying to help your goalkeeping child achieve their dreams, watch our live sessions or subscribe to our free online academy, and we'll teach you the right things to say. Because sometimes the right thing to say to your goalkeeping child is nothing, or maybe just a thumbs up, or maybe just a thumbs up to each other. Okay, yeah. But I'll explain that if you subscribe to our free online academy. Another thing we're going to be teaching about is preparation with your kit. For me, so many goalkeepers get this wrong, okay, because they watch their favorite Premiership, their favorite professional goalkeeper play, and most of them now wear short sleeve shirts, and they go on the pitch as light as possible, which I understand why, but you've got to remember, guys, okay, yeah, they're playing on a carpet. It's a level. There's actually grass on the field. Okay, now if you're from the UK, it's a bit of a strange thing actually having grass on council fields. Okay, yeah, it's flat. There's grass. It gets watered before a half time. So they're playing on the right playing surface. And for me, there's nothing worse when I see a young goalkeeper, or even an older goalkeeper, playing on a council field. The playing surface. There's no grass on it. It's hard soil. That's a recipe to get injured, guys, okay? Yeah, it's beyond important as a goalkeeper that you prepare correctly. And I always say to my students, look, even though that you might not like having padded Under Armour, it's not Under Armour, the brand. It's like padded compression gear. Even though a lot of my students don't like wear padded compression, I just say to them, have it in your kit bag. And I recommend every goalkeeper, for example, has padded compression gear in their kit bag. Because imagine if you turn up for an away game, it's a blistering hot day, there's no grass. You're going to get injured. You're going to get grass burns. You're going to get soil burns. And that's actually worse than breaking bones. I've actually got grass burns, and it was more painful than breaking my fingers, guys, okay? So we're going to be talking about the importance of preparing correctly. Obviously, that's your kit. That's also your glove care. And that's also your nutrition, what you eat before the game, before the games, for your breakfast, and directly before the games. Also, we're going to be teaching like warm up and physical, and obviously all what you need to do for warm up before the game. Again, one of my biggest I hate it, guys, when I'm walking around the football fields, whether I'm in the UK or the United States, and literally 5 minutes before the game, the coach or the manager has got a line of the outfield players smashing the ball in from like 7 yards. And what does that do to the goalkeeper's mindset? Just before the kickoff, he's just had about 50 goals smashed past them. Okay. And then they've got to go into a game like I say, and their last 5 minutes has just had a load of footballs smashed past them in goal. What's that going to do to the goalkeeper's mindset? It's going to destroy the mindset. Then the coaches have got the audacity then to blame the goalkeeper if they make a mistake. Coaches, managers, listen to this. If you don't give your goalkeeper the correct warm-up, it's your fault, okay, yeah? So what I'm going to be teaching is goalkeepers and parents of goalkeepers how to educate your coaches and managers to make sure that you get a proper warm-up before the game. It's beyond important. Another thing we're going to be speaking about as the weeks go by, beyond important is, again, no one's teaching this, is in-game mindset and tactics. Things like commanding your box, dealing with strikers, and staying switched on as well. Again, a lot of goalkeepers are told the wrong thing. They're told by the managers, the parents, the teammates, you've got to talk all the time. No, you don't. You've got to talk at the right time. Because if you just talk, eventually your teammates will switch off and not listening to you. Your teammates need to know when you talk, something bad's about to happen. Then they'll listen. So we'll talk about all that as well, all the game mindset and tactics. And also, this is beyond important. Again, most goalkeepers don't do this. Post-match growth, okay? Basically, how to recover after the game, learn from the games, and keep building your confidence week by week. So every time you play, you should have a notepad. And you know what a lot of goalkeepers do, and with the parents of the goalkeepers, they talk about the mistakes, which you should do, okay? But what you should do is talk about what you've done well and what you've done, and potentially what you've done bad, and have it in a journal, okay? Yeah. And what happens then is we'll teach you with our Friday focus, obviously our videos here, how by literally noting down after every single game how you can become your best teacher, and I'll guarantee if you do that, for a year, not only will you, well, if you do that for even for a few months, never mind a year, I will guarantee all these mistakes or these things, maybe like coming for a cross, for example, you might not be good coming for a cross or kicking a ball. I'll guarantee if you make notes of that, I will guarantee by the end of the year you will improve on that. Because if you're writing that down, your mind is a weird thing. It will know that it needs to improve on that, guys. So it's super, super, super important. Okay, so I'm going to go into the first lesson in a moment, okay? Yeah. So, but I'm just going to repeat. So basically, this is sort of like the introduction to Friday Focus. So over the next weeks, months, and years to come, we're literally going to be going live across our social media. We'll record it as well, so you can watch the recordings or listen to it on our podcast. And we're literally going to teach you everything that you need to know to improve your goalkeeping. Because if you don't, everything I've just said there, guys, okay, yeah. If you don't do that, if you just think goalkeeping is about turning up and playing well of a Saturday or Sunday, okay, you're in for a massive shock. Obviously, it's very important that you play well of a Saturday or Sunday, but what we're going to be teaching you every Friday will more or less, I will guarantee that will help you play the better games that you want to play. Preparation comes first. Without preparation, guys, please don't think that you're just going to turn up and play well. You'll just be very inconsistent. Some weeks you'll play well, sometimes you won't. But if you prepare, the chances of you playing well more consistently will go through the roof. And I don't care who your competition is. I don't care how old you are, what area you're in. If you've got goalkeepers in your league and you think that they're better than you, okay, if they're not getting this type of training, mindset training, and everything we're going to go through, and you are, I will guarantee it's only going to be a matter of time before you fly past them. Mindset is absolutely everything. It's non-negotiable, guys, okay? If you want to achieve your dreams, become professional, semi-professional, gain a college scholarship, if you're a young goalkeeper, get a football academy, if you want to help your goalkeeping child achieve their goalkeeping dreams, please trust me when I say that mindset is everything. And I would go as far to say it's more important than what you do on the field, believe it or not, because you technically could be the best goalkeeper in your league, okay, technically. But if you fall apart every time you make a mistake, every time someone shouts a nasty word from yourself, okay, doesn't matter how good you are technically, your mindset will destroy your technical abilities as a goalkeeper. So if you work your mindset just as hard as how you work in between the sticks, I'll guarantee you'll be a better all-round goalkeeper. And working your mindset, guys, is super, super easy. I'm going to be teaching you how easy it is, okay? And a lot of goalkeepers don't do this, or parents of goalkeepers, because they think it's hard. Guys, it's super, super easy, okay? So into the first lesson, visualization. Now, I'm only going to fly through this today because I'm going to do visualization next week, guys, okay? But I wanted to give you a lesson today. And the reason why I start off with visualization first, because it's that important. If you speak to any professional goalkeeper or any professional athlete in any sport, do you visualize? 99.99999% of them will go, yes, we visualize. It's that important. And the reason why I'm doing it first now, because every single week I go live, I'll always come back to visualization. So everything that you try to improve in your goalkeeping, whether it's, eating better, coming for crosses, saving penalties, basically everything starts with visualization first. It is that important, guys, and it's super, super easy to do. And most of you are visualizing already, by the way. Okay, yeah. So I call it daydreaming on steroids. Okay, so to give you an example, so basically, lesson one: visualize tricks your brain into feeling prepared. Okay, so you can actually, for example, if you're not very good at saving penalties, you can actually visualize yourself being the best penalty saver in your league. Okay, but what you've got to do, you've got also practice as well, because by visualizing you being a fantastic penalty saver, will trick your mind into obviously believing. Because I won't go into any detail now. Your mind does not know the difference between what you visualize or what's actually really happens in real life. Sounds weird. I'll explain it in the next video in next week. But basically, visualization tricks your brain into feeling that you've done something special. But please, you've got to put it into practice as well. There's a lot of gurus online that say, just stand in front of the mirror and just keep repeating the success that you want and magic happens. Now, I actually do believe in that, by the way, okay, yeah, but you've got to put in practice. So if you want to be a better penalty saver, you visualize it, but you also put it into practice. So every training session, you spend 5 or 10 minutes practicing penalties, and I'll guarantee you'll become much penalty saver. So as I say, I'm only going to fly through this now. Visualization is beyond important. And ask yourself this question: if every professional goalkeeper is using visualization to help them become a better goalkeeper, should you start learning visualization? Of course you should, and it's super easy to do, guys. Okay, so this is how you visualize. Okay, like I say, most of you are visualizing already. So when I was a child, I didn't realize I was visualizing. I thought I was daydreaming. So whenever I was getting a lift in the car from my dad to school or to the next game, I was visualizing playing the best game, making saves, penalty saves, being a hero, etc. When I was in school at dinner time, sometimes in school lessons, I don't recommend you do that, by the way, guys. Okay, in school lessons, I would drift off and be visualizing playing for Liverpool Football Club. That's my hometown, Liverpool. And these two famous teams, Liverpool Football Club and Everton Football Club. As a child, I supported Liverpool. I used to scream and shout against the enemy, Everton. But as fate had it, at 18 years of age, I signed for Everton, the enemy. But I had two amazing seasons there, playing for Everton for 2 years, training alongside Neville Southall, who's a legend. He was actually voted the best goalkeeper in the world. And I actually had the privilege to train next to Nev, and that's what set me off to become professional for 10 years. So basically, I used to visualize. So I played for Everton. I had 2 amazing years at Everton, guys. Okay, yeah. So, but I used to visualize for Liverpool, if that makes sense. So what you can do if you've not visualized before, and even if you're an adult goalkeeper, okay, what I do when I drive, I never have the music on. Okay, I just visualize it. I'm always visualizing when I'm driving. Rather than listen to crap on the radio, I just visualize me playing that next perfect game. Or even in business, I just visualize my next business move, etc. So again, I'll go into greater detail next week. But literally, to visualize, if you can, whenever you get a quiet moment, just close your eyes and just visualize you be playing that best game. And also, if you're not very good at, like I say, saving penalties, start visualizing to yourself that you're the best penalty saver in your league. Again, I'll go live next week and explain more, but I promise you, once you start visualizing things that you're not good at, but you put it into practice, I promise you guys, you'll eventually get good at it. Lesson number 2. Okay, yeah, this is like step by step. So step-by-step method makes this so powerful. So literally, when you're visualizing as well, so what this is sorry, I'm going to start again. I'm now going to tell you step-by-step how to visualize, which goes back to lesson number 1. So literally just find a quiet time, start to breathe. So breathe in for 7 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, breathe out. I'll do it again in the next video, guys, okay? Breathe in for 7 seconds, get nice and calm, close your eyes, picture the game, picture the crowd, picture the supporters, picture that your gloves are perfect, picture that you feel $1 million, you feel fit and healthy, etc. And then go through a game, for example. and try and feel the emotion of making amazing saves, making amazing goal kicks, catching every ball, not dropping any balls, etc. And visualize coming off that game and all your teammates patting you on the back because you got goalkeeper, man of the match, or woman of the match, or whatever it's called now, player of the match. Okay, guys, go step by step. Okay, that's what I used to do. I used to call it daydreaming on steroids. It's actually called visualization, and it's beyond important. And once you know how to do it, guys, you'll start to realize you'll do it subconsciously. You won't even be thinking about it in the back of your minds. Again, I'll explain about subconscious thinking in another video, guys. It sounds all mumble jumbo, but all that happens automatically. And once you start visualizing subconsciously, that's when magic will happen. And also as well, just lesson number 3, when you're visualizing, okay, yeah, when you're visualizing, guys, just keep it short, okay, yeah, just keep it short, like 3 to 5 minutes, okay, yeah. So for example, when you're in the car, maybe going to the game, you know, maybe put some relaxing music on, start to breathe, close your eyes, and like I say, set a timer for 5 minutes, and then again, just visualize your perfect game. Okay, if you're an adult, okay, and you won't be driving, again, don't close your eyes, by the way, don't close your eyes if you're driving as an adult, okay. But again, just visualize your perfect game, and literally just got to do it in like 5-minute bursts. Okay, so and what you'll find will happen automatically. So whether you're on a bus, in the car, you're waiting around for someone, you're ready to go to bed, you're having your dinner, your tea, your breakfast. What you'll find is you just have your breakfast, you'll close your eyes. But when you really get good at this, and it can happen very quickly, what you'll find is you'll be able to do it with your eyes open. So whenever I have something to eat, I'm always visualizing, okay, I need to do this tomorrow, tonight, next week. And I'm over and over in my head. Obviously, unless I've got company, obviously I'll speak to my family, friends, etc. But if on my own, I visualize every moment that I get. And you might go, oh, that's a bit too much for every moment. But I promise you guys, okay, yeah, when I say every moment, it might be like, say, 5, 6, 7 times a day, but it's moments when I'm sort of on my own, you know, in the shower as well, guys. Okay, yeah, I'll go through everything. You know, so if I was a goalkeeper when I played, the night before the game, I'll be, you know, or the night or the day before, the night before the game or the day of the game, I'll be having a shower and I'll be visualizing. Okay, so it'll naturally start coming to you guys. So visualization is everything. And what I really recommend to do is try and save this recording. And every recording that we do as well. And again, keep those comments coming, guys, okay, yeah? Or like I say, make sure that you join our free online academy, because again, you'll be able to ask your burning questions. So if we miss some of your questions in this live chat, you can literally post your questions on our forum, and not only will I answer them, there'll be goalkeeping coaches with over 1,000 combined goalkeeping coaching years experience between us answering it, but also you get goalkeepers from around the world will answer, mums and dads will answer, because we're all sharing our experiences, guys, okay, yeah. So don't worry if what I've just said might sound a bit mumbo jumbo, guys, okay. You might think, oh, that's a bit far-fetched, or I don't believe in that, etc. Okay, please just trust me on this, okay, yeah. Visualization is one of the most best, one of the, not that you've got to learn, you have to learn. If you want to achieve your goalkeeping dreams, or to help your goalkeeping child achieve your goalkeeping their goalkeeping dreams, sorry, you have to master the art of visualization, and it's so easy to do. And like I say, most of you are visualizing anyway. It's called daydreaming, okay, but I call it daydreaming on steroids. So I'll help you just slightly move those daydreams into something more focused that will help you become a better goalkeeper, or help you as a parent to help your goalkeeping child achieve their dreams. So I hope that helps, guys. Okay, I'm going to shoot off in a moment. Okay, yeah. So please just keep the questions coming, because obviously once we finish this live video, we'll still be able to. 1 sec, sorry. Yep. So once we finish this live video, hopefully we still should be able to answer your questions. If we do miss any of your questions, you know, I do apologize, but join the free online academy, guys. Okay, yeah, because you can go and ask your questions, and like I said, your question will sit in there and it'll be answered by 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 people, guys, okay, so you'll really get a good answer. So I hope that helps, guys. So this is the first video I've done for our Friday focus, okay, so it's going to be going live 7 p.m. UK time every single Friday. You'll be able to watch this on listen to this, sorry, on our podcast as well. Obviously, if you're in another country, okay, obviously you're going to have to watch the recordings, and then just make sure that you watch it before you play. So if you play on a Saturday, you can obviously watch this recording live, okay, like you are, like some of you are now. But if you're going to play on the Sunday, maybe I would guarantee watch this live if you can, but if you can't because of time zones, etc., watch the recording the night before the game, because, like I say, Friday focus is everything to prepare you for your game the following day. And I can't stress enough, guys. If you do this for a month, you'll go, okay, yeah, I can see the difference here. 3 months, you'll be like, okay, I can really see the difference. 6 months, okay, other people will see the difference, okay? Probably even before that, to be honest with you. Actually, within 6 months, not only will you see a massive difference in yourself, so will everybody else. If you do this consistently for 12 months, I will guarantee, I don't care how good the goalkeepers are in your league, and you might be saying, "Ray, they're a better goalkeeper than me." Okay, I don't care how good they are. If they're not getting this type of mindset coaching, and you are, it's only a matter of time before you fly past the goalkeepers. Like, just very briefly, I'm going to finish now. Like I've already mentioned, we've had more goalkeepers achieve their dreams than any other goalkeeping organisation in history. I'm just going to repeat myself because I can't remember if I said it or not. But like I say, we've been going on for over 25 years. We've helped more goalkeepers achieve their dreams than any other goalkeeping organisation on the planet and in history. Between myself and my fellow J4K coaches, there's over 1,000 combined goalkeeping coaching years experience between us. And the goalkeepers that we help become professional, semi-professional, gain a college scholarship, or if they're a younger goalkeeper and we help them get to a professional academy, mindset always wins. I promise you guys, okay, I've seen goalkeepers like this go head to head for a trial. You've got this goalkeeper, and they're more or less the same ability. In fact, we've seen goalkeepers where this goalkeeper, technically on the field, in between the sticks, is a better goalkeeper. But the moment the pressure come on, because no one taught them mindset, they crumbled. And this goalkeeper, because they understood mindset, preparation, everything what we're going to be teaching on our Friday focus, they got the contract. They won. Mindset will win all the time. If you want to be successful, guys, you want to achieve your goalkeeper dreams, no matter what they are. If you want to help your goalkeeper child achieve their dreams, no matter what they are, mindset and learning what we teach on this live Friday focus is non-negotiable, guys. Okay. I know the great news is 99% of your competition will not do this, either because they don't get to find out, sadly, okay, because their goalkeeping coaches are not teaching them, or some of them might find out about it, but they will not put the effort in. I promise you guys that the longer you keep goalkeeping and chasing your dreams, if you go for trials, or tryouts when you're 10, 12, 13 years of age, there'll be like 100 goalkeepers there. But if you keep going for tryouts, there's less and less goalkeepers. When I went on trial when I was 18 for Everton, there was 3 goalkeepers. When I was 18, or I just turned 17, so I was 17 and a few months old. Sorry, I remember going for trial for Everton when I was 14, and there was about 65 goalkeepers there. And what happened over the years, as they got rejected, and because they never developed the mindset, the competition gets less and less and less. But the ones that are up there, the reason why they're up there is because of their ability, but because of this. Okay, yeah. And 99% of goalkeepers, like I say, guys, unfortunately, even though that they might find out about this, they will not commit to watch this every single week because they think that's mumbo jumbo or they're too lazy. Okay, if you're in that 1%, guys, oh my goodness me, if you're like, Ray, I want to achieve my dreams, I'm going to be, I know it's my mindset, or you're a parent saying, Ray, I know what you're saying, we're going to be here week in, week out, we're going to subscribe to the online school, etc. I will guarantee you'll fly past your competition because 99% of goalkeepers, sadly, will never hear about this, or if they do, they just will not put the action in. So if you're an action taker, guys, and you come week in, week out, or obviously if you miss it, you watch the recordings and you put in the action and the practice, within 12 months, I don't care how good the goalkeepers are in your league, no matter how old you are, you will be in the top 3 or the #1 goalkeeper in your league. I'll guarantee it. I've seen it happen too many times, guys, with our students. We've helped thousands of students all over the world, like I've said many times now. And the ones that win is mindset. Hope that helped, guys. Keep your questions coming, and hopefully I will see you in our free online academy.